Aoife was kind of an anticipated character, mainly because of the drawing of him outside his clinic. Aoife specifically dresses for the job he has, with protective boots and gloves and of course his med kit. The white coat and ID badge gives you the right impression that he's some kind of doctor. His design is relatively plain, with most of the flair being on his jacket and his hat, which does a good job of pointing your eyes to important parts of his design. The teal and oranges work because they're complementary colors. And I love the intricate details on the back of his coat. His Night Soul state is also pretty interesting. His markings look like bones around his ribcage and his fingers. There's also references in his design that tie back to his respectful tribe. With his hat, the fact that he uses a gun, the feather next to his ID badge, and the flowing elements of his design, which are elements from Chaska's design, who is from the same tribe. In fact, his gameplay is supposed to be an inferior version of hers, because he's a 4-star and she's a 5-star, and I did not fall for that propaganda that he was a 5-star. You lied to me! And it was about time that we had a tall guy for Anemo, since all of them up to this point have been short. And I like that we're getting characters with more noticeable scars. I mean, he handles saurians for a living, so of course you would have evidence of it on his skin. As much as I do like his design, I do have my reservations about it. For starters, I think that his hair should have been a different color, not only because I'm tired of Hoyoverse giving light hair to their characters that have darker skin tones, but because there's enough white in his design. Yes, his hair is slightly blue, but his hair color has the same value as the whites in his design, making these elements basically mesh together. Also, I wish that there was some design along his torso. I know why it's blank, so they can have the Night Soul state stand out against the browns, but without it, his torso's just a solid color. And this is just my personal issue with the designs of a lot of these Natlan characters with Night Soul states. But I'm not asking for much, like maybe put some of this design from the back of his coat along his collar, or maybe some kind of striping design down his shirt, or take these embellishments on his boots and make it a factor of his shirt. Anything to make this shirt not feel like a hand-me-down. I don't know, maybe it's just a me thing. And I wish that his design had more feathers. I mean, he has a bird saurian. Maybe put some feathers along the bottom of his coat. Maybe some feathers in his hat, or you can give him some kind of feather charm. I think that would look cool. Also, small thing, but I wish this string along this hat was actually his stethoscope. I thought it was, but apparently it's not. Overall, his design is pretty decent. It's a step up from Auroron's design, I'll tell you that. But what are your thoughts about Aoife's design? Let me know in the comments. Civilly, please. So thank you for watching to the end. I know it's not a lot of you, but I appreciate you anyways, so stay tuned to whatever I gotta say next. Okay, bye-bye!